Good morning, good day, and good night, fellow Anchorites, and welcome to Chaos Chronicles. I'm Jordyn, and this is my co-host, co-pilot Dustin, and we're discussing all things Disney's Marvel and Star Wars universe. No matter where in the galaxy you are, get yourself a blue milk, a nature gel, gal, or a radium slice, and prepare for takeoff because we have a lot of things to discuss in today's episode.
What's up? Hey everyone, welcome to episode 3. Yay!
We are going to dig right into the episode 3 was called as an aggravation problem.
Astrogation Problem.
There we go.
And it's a good one. This is a good episode. I liked the end of the episode. So let's get right on into it. So we open up this episode back at Aten, where our parents of our lovely children, pirates, are freaking out. And we see KB's parents, and she has two moms. Which, how do we feel about that? Because we're LGBT, we love
It
that.
was it was a blind side.
It was.
I
It
was
was.
I was not expecting that.
No, me either. From Disney, and yeah, I love it. I don't think has there ever been like an out like Star Wars character of any kind ever? Because I can't think of one.
I don't think it's ever been confirmed, but Bo-Katan gives me strong lesbian energy.
Bo-Katan does give strong lesbian energy and she's a queen.
But I don't
But
think it's ever been like confirmed.
I don't think so either. Now it might be soon when she comes back into our universe very shortly, because
Maybe.
she's gonna be appearing again
But
shortly.
I was also getting the energy that I could see Din Djarin and her being together,
No, same.
parenting the one, the only Lord and Savior Grogu.
We love Grogu and do.
So I don't know.
Oh yeah, I loved it. We finally see her parents, and we see all the other parents, and they're just kind of being told that it'll be okay. We'll find them by the freaking droids. If you were in their shoes, what would you think? Because I would be pissed. I would be like, bitch, where's my flight? Where's my
Well,
ship?
what the? I always forget her name, and Fern.
Fern.
Yes, her mom was like, "No, you're going to get us a sit down with the administrator."
Which
Is that
who's
who it
that?
is?
Yeah. Which
That's
who's that? Who's the
or
administrator?
is it the supervisor? I don't remember.
Oh, supervisor. No, it's supervisor.
Yeah, she was like, "No, no, honey, you're gonna give it to us now."
And they're like, yes, let's go, mama. Which it was very good to see the parents actually worried, because I really thought we both thought last week we weren't going back to Aden for a minute. And next episode, right off the bat, we did, and we saw in the room this mural, which I want you to discuss because you're the one that brought it up.
Uh, the mural was giving me the mural on Lethal from Rebels.
Mm-hmm.
And it gave me I don't know, it feels like this group has been like on their own adventure together.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm kind of curious what the deal is with this mural.
Mm-hmm.
They wouldn't just have a mural in a house to just have a mural. There's
Right.
always a meaning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't.
When you say,
Maybe the dad.
mm-hmm.
And then I don't know what species it is, but it's a species of Doc Ondar with the like
I know what you're talking about. And I forget
hammerhead.
what I forget what it's called, but I'm gonna look it up.
Where's this character?
Right.
Is this character the supervisor?
Good question. Good question.
And
Oh
then
god.
only one of the elephant parents was there. I know that.
Right.
It's
I
not.
mean, the other one's got to take care of their 7 children.
How do they
'Cause
all fit in that one house?
I don't. That tub looked big as hell though, from episode 2 or 1, whatever one.
It was. I think it was one where because um Knees was having a bath when
Mhm,
they all when he got intruded on.
mhm. If my friend ever set foot in my way of my bath, baby, it'll be on. But yes, I'm interested to see the mural as well and what it does mean, because later we see it kind of again, but we'll get to that later.
Yeah.
Um, so we leave at Atten with the parents wondering where their children are and jump right back into the barracks, the jails, which last week we asked ourselves if it was built like on the port itself or was it in a ship. We find out it's actually part of the asteroid meteor, whatever this is, the port's made from, I guess. And
Yeah.
now we finally found out this guy's name. Well, this guy has 7 names. So John Nanawood is his name, and he gets out with the children. We do a little sneaky leaky out of the jails, and then I find it okay. So they get out of this jail, like get through the port too easily for me. Like they're just
Yeah.
da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and I'm like, what is happening? Because this is not how we
Th-
got here, baby.
this wolf like creature friend person, he gave up way too easy.
Right?
He was
No,
like,
he did.
no.
Right. And not even just that, like I feel like on their first when they first got there, their eyes were glued to them. Like, what are these kids doing here? But then on their way out, not even a peep, girl. Everyone was just ha ha he hoo hoo over there. And I'm like, what is going too easy?
He did go back for our lovely pirate droid, SC
SM-33.
SN-33.
He did, as he did. Which do you I don't do you think this man is a Jedi because he's been already up to the point of the kids asking him to go get their robot friend. He's been doing such things and then has said, "This just blasts off without him. We don't need him."
I mean, I was with Fern right there. I was like, yeah, let's just go.
Well, Fern said, "Let's go without John Nawood." Sorry,
Yeah,
John
yeah.
Nawood. But John Nawood was like, "Let's leave without the droid," which doesn't seem very Jedi to me.
But
And Fern's
that's,
not a Jedi. She's like, let's go. Something's off, baby."
yeah.
She's clocking that T. Actually, she clocked the T a lot this episode, and KB clocked the T a lot this episode.
The
Um,
girls are really the stars of the show. I know
I
it's
mean,
supposed to be about nibs and not, what the
Neil,
fuck is Neil and
Whim.
I hate the name Wim.
It's very fairy, I guess. I would think it would be something on like Winx Club or something, but
Or like a Wim feels like a very like should be a girl's name in Star Wars.
mm,
Like I don't it just for me, Wim doesn't seem like a whim.
yeah, I get that too. I don't know, but Whim's character to me, this is just random. This isn't even about the episode. Is like the worst character of this season. Worst kid for sure. He's my least favorite kid character, least, very bottom. The boys both are, and I love Neil, but the girls are girling. The girls are slaying the day for sure.
That's why she's the captain.
Mm-hmm. Very, very true. But yes, we do. I will say before we move on that I loved how Neil asked him to not forget the rat-like creature that lives in his eye when he was going to go get SM-33. I was like, that is the cutest thing. I can't. Neil is a character that has really cute one-liners like that, but like otherwise he's kind of annoying.
Yeah, I'm not getting much out of Wim.
No, Wim is giving me nothing but annoying. And plus this episode, he
Let's
kind of
leave him
faded
on
into
that
the
planet.
he kind of faded to the back anyway this episode. He didn't really have that many lines if I'm honest. This was
Which,
KB's season, I mean episode. KB had the lines,
yeah,
the
I
good
think,
ones
and
too.
we got like a good idea as to what's going on with her.
Mhm. Mhm.
Um,
This is jumping later in the episode, but I think she's force sensitive for sure. For sure.
out of the group, yeah, I would say.
We'll talk about the things that she says and does that I think makes her that, but that's later. But yeah, definitely. And then let's see. Oh,
We got
dude,
out of that port.
we did get out of the port. We did. We escaped her. Let me turn over my skid scratch notes. But it was a chaos before we got out. It was like actual craziness.
They were taking like fuel lines down with them.
They tore that. No, John Nawood just tore it up. Tore that. The port's busted. And I was like, dude, this is chaotic. And the kids weren't even paying attention this whole time. And I'm like, dude, there's craziness going on outside.
Also, while this is happening, why did we give Wim a gun?
Why did we give Wim a gun? Yes. Oh my God. Why?
Fern was nailing the shots, but then we have Wim was useless there too.
Wim. Well, that was later. Are you talking about when they were in the fighters? That's at the end, babies.
I
Did they
thought
get
they
a
were
gun?
in. I thought they were in the fighters as we were leaving that spaceport.
No, but no, no one was because they were freaking out the whole time. No, we, John took
It was a
the.
very chaotic episode.
It definitely was. But yes, we got out of the port, and before we leave the port, I do want to bring up two things that I really liked. One, that we saw a B1 battle droid that said, "Did we win?" which I thought was hilarious. And then we also met a pirate named Benja Panic, which apparently was Janna's crewmate, which confirms that Janna was a pirate. So good stuff is happening. We're finally getting questions answered. And now we bust out of this shiz. We get out of this on the port. And then again, Janna does some shady stuff that makes me think he isn't who he says he is. One being
He
telling the
does
droid
make
to
a
clean
good
up his
point.
mess.
He does make a good point, though. The force does run in all of us. It's just more prominent.
That is a good point. That is a good point.
So he very well could be, and Gabe, I'm getting, could have left the path of the Jedi.
Kind of like Ahsoka did.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can see that as well.
because there, I mean, it's possible he could have just been swindling them, but I do get a little bit of Jedi.
I definitely force sensitive for sure, which we definitely
Like,
see.
hello, we seen that in episode 2 when he was like moving the key.
And we see it again this episode when he turns off the lights, when KB clocks him and says, "I don't think you're a Jedi because I've calculated it." And he's like,
Right,
"Some
her
things can't."
calculations.
She's a smart girl, and she's my favorite character. Gonna say it now. I love her. She's my favorite character of the series currently. And I forget what John says, but it was a really good line that, oh, I wish I remembered, but I do not. That moment with him and her, he says something really great before he turns the lights off, and I'm like, ooh, that's juicy, and I didn't write it down. That is a shame on me.
I know what you're talking about, but I don't remember.
It was good. It was juice.
I definitely feel like I need to go back.
You definitely do. Miss Thane that didn't rewatch the episode, everybody, before this. She had a day. She had a day.
A
Didn't watch
day.
it.
Oh no, but there's little nuggets throughout the episode.
There's so many cute little things. Easter eggs, nuggets. They're giving it to us. You just gotta look because they're there, but they're very hidden.
They're not easy to find.
Mm-mm. Oh gosh, I cannot breathe. We're sick babies over here, by the way. Oops, sorry. Um, so we are going to a mysterious planet where John Nod tells the kids that his friend lives on that can help him and them get to their home planet. And we get to two female voices, one which we realize and learn very quickly is Kim, who we'll talk about because she's an icon. But I am curious of who the other voice is. It's bothering me. It's bothering me.
Oh, by the way, Doc Ondar's species is Isthorian.
Oh, yes, Florian. There we go. I could not find it because I forgot his name after I typed. What is this species? Basically, my brain still said goodbye. Yes, but yes, where are these? Well, where's any of those species, to be honest, because we haven't seen a single one.
Well, one is currently on Black Spire Outpost.
We gotta go get him, baby.
Getting those coins.
He's
What did you think of the planet that we landed on?
I thought it was interesting because well, there's a lot of things that I think about this planet. For one, it's got to be some kind of, what's the term I'm looking for? Outpost, maybe something, because there's a lot of information there.
Secrets.
Yeah, definitely secrets.
Why did we park so far away? Because it looked like they went on a journey.
It looks like that. Yeah, it did. I wonder that too, because I get that you don't want to be noticed or seen, but like at the same time, do you need to walk 30 miles?
Yeah. How long were they walking?
A hot minute. I don't know exactly, but it seemed like a long time.
Before the walk started, didn't they also, he kind of warned them, saying she could stab them in the back?
Yes, he did. He said that he trusts her, but not fully, and that she could stab them in the back. Which, what does that mean?
What does that mean?
What does that, like, why do you know that? And why would she stab you in the back? Not us. She don't know us.
She was giving more, he stabbed her in the back.
That's the tea. He's manipulating the kids to think she'll stab him in the back, but he already had stabbed her in the back. He's not been a good Judy sister in this scenario at all.
At all.
And I really want to know what he's done because we still don't know, and we don't find it out in the episode. Spoiler: we don't find it out in the episode. But
before they got to the base, we hear a very interesting conversation over the comms.
Between Kim and an unknown female voice, and I was listening to it back again, and I'm like, "Is that Bo-Katan? Is that a thing? Can it be her even?"
I really want to figure out where we are in the timeline so we can figure out
who could be there.
Yeah. What I will say about that mystery voice on the comm, they sounded very familiar to me.
Yes, me too. Both times when we originally watched it last night and today, it seemed familiar. I actually rewound it today and listened to it again, and I'm like, I know who this is, but I can't I can't figure out who it is. It's there though. We know this is a character we have all seen, an iconic Star Wars female. We're going to find out soon, I think.
Hopefully soon.
But I don't know. Will we see Kim again? Who knows? But she is the first one.
I feel
Go
like
ahead.
we will see Kim again.
I hope so.
Just certain things that happened in the episode that makes me think this is not the last time.
And it shouldn't be because her character was so good.
Oh, I don't. I want to know exactly what this species is because it was giving bat, but it was also giving owl.
Mm-hmm.
And I love seeing new Star Wars creatures.
Mm-hmm. Me
And
too.
Kim was giving baddie.
And is a baddie.
Yes,
And is a baddie. She's the first one to actually know what Aten is, other than the kids.
she knows that the Republic is hiding something there.
Mm-hmm. She knows that it's the last hidden planet because the rest got destroyed. And then
See, it's very interesting.
mm-hmm.
It was the first time this series that we've not heard the name be like, haha, that's a made up planet.
Exactly. The first time. And I think she knew where it was the whole time as
She
well.
was stalling.
Right. I think she knew where it was, but she was stalling, which John Knob clocked her shit for that. He
That's why
said,
she was like, tell me about your planet.
"Yeah, yeah."
And they definitely didn't make a secret that she was stalling because she flat out said on the comms, I'll try to hold him off as long as I can.
Right. And
So you
also
can
even
arrest him.
even in the scene where she's asking the kids the question, she even kind of screws herself over in a way because she says, "Even if it takes all night, we'll figure it out." I was like, "Girl,
I mean, you are an owl.
right,
Some kind of owl hybrid.
some kind." And then it gets chaos again. Chaos happens and starts again
But
because
she does mention the name she knows him by, and that is Crimson Jack,
mm-hmm,
which is very pirate sounding.
it very much so is. And this was right after she pulls out a scroll to show the kids her little clock T on Atten, and that mural is on the bottom of it. It's different, like the positioning is different, but it's the same characters that we see in the beginning.
And it seemed to me like they took the coordinates
Mm-hmm.
because Crimson Jack, we don't know how many aliases this man's got. I don't think it's the last alias.
We're at 3.
Um, yeah, he pulled it out and like he tried to get them out of there ASAP.
Well, actually, he was in the fight with Kim. It was actually KB that pulled it out, I think.
But
Right? No.
I think
No.
he might have taken it from KB.
Yeah, he did. Because she's the one that put it in when they were leaving into their ship. But yeah, no, he did take it from Kim because Kim wanted to go see if KB wanted to go see if Kim was okay.
And that leads to why we might be feeling like she is force sensitive.
Mm-hmm.
Because some things in this final interaction between the two was giving.
Right. It's when KB made sure Kim was okay, and then Kim asked her why she would be going with Crimson Jack, and then it said, "Did he say this, 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 this?" And at the very end, she says, "Call me."
You'll know
Basically,
where to
call
find
me.
me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you'll know where to find me. Call me when you need me. Basically, and you and I both looked at each other like, "What? And then what does that mean? How is she going to call you?"
We don't know where we are. What is
We
going
don't.
on here?
We don't know where we are. How do we contact you? Girlies don't even know what planet they're actually currently at.
It was giving Jedi Outpost.
Yes, it was 100%.
Archiving kind of energy.
Mm-hmm.
She
But
was giving, I've got maps to all the stars.
it was giving. This is like a secret library that is hidden from just anybody.
But why does Crimson Jack know it?
I don't know. That's a question I wrote down too. I'm like,
Sir, what?
I think he had to have been somewhat good at some time, and maybe someone did something to him, kind of like Ahsoka, where she got blamed for something she didn't do.
That's what it was giving. That's why I think, like, maybe he's not affiliated with a Jedi anymore,
Hmm.
but at one time, maybe he left. And I feel like hopefully we get more of the answers because I kind of want to see why.
Me too. But the thing is, how many episodes? There's 8 episodes,
I know, and we're already at 3.
and I don't know if we're getting all this tea. This is a lot of information we'll need before 8 episodes is over. It's going to be a lot. But now I don't know what's even going to happen because it's getting crazy now. Because now John has a bounty on him from our little werewolf-looking friend from the port, and now the
I'm
rebels are after him.
I am surprised that the port was still standing.
Me too. It was actually like kind of falling apart. Like
Like, how the fuck did you guys get out?
how the fuck did they get out is real. I thought the same thing. It kind of seemed like it was demolished, low key.
It was like there was nothing standing there after. That's
Right.
why when we got him saying, "Oh yeah, let's put a bounty out or whatever," I
Mhm.
was like, "You're alive? What?"
Is anybody alive? Because it didn't look like very good.
And
So,
then let's add into the mix, which makes me also think that Kim was some kind of Jedi. Was why does she have X-wings at
mm,
her disposal,
that's true.
ma'am? What?
Yeah, that's a good question. And they came in coming in hot.
They came in so hot.
I They did, and we had the kids fighting. And why the hell was Neil flying the plane or
Who?
ship? Who? Why plane ship? Who the fuck did this?
It was. It's. I wouldn't call it a ship. I'm
It's a
kind of with Crimson Red. It was kind of.
it's a piece of work, a relic even,
It might be
but it's still getting them from A to B. They're jumping
relic
through
enough.
hyperspace crazy.
Relic enough to be hidden on Lethal. Fuck. Why am I on Lethal? At Natten. At Atten. At Atten. At
And
Atten.
you know what? Who knows? It was a good episode though. We leave the episode with our girlies fighting. The kiddos are fighting. We got Neil in the cockpit flying the ship. We got Fern and Wim in the shooters. And I don't know why KB wasn't flying the ship, but that's beyond me.
That was so. I feel like KB. I feel like something could have made happen to her, like eyes,
Hmm.
because the way she was like not sleeping
Hmm.
when everybody else was sleeping.
Right. Good
I'm
point.
getting tragic backstory energy.
Maybe. That's a good point because she also didn't drive their scooter on their planet. It was always Fern driving and KB was in the like the what do you call those?
It was like a bucket seat.
Yeah, we're gonna call it that, but I know there's a term for it. But yes, bucket seat. That's where she always
What?
was.
It's like a co. I don't. What would you call that?
It is called something. It has definitely got a term. Hold on, we're googling. We're googling, but while we're googling, what does everyone else think about the episode? Please comment below your thoughts. It
Are
was
you
a really
guys
good episode.
actually liking? Who are you hating? Who are you not hating? You
Right.
know, all of
Give
the
us,
things.
yeah, we want all the tea because we like tea.
And we will be in the comments chatting.
Yes, we will and will be. We chatty Cathy's up here. We yap all day. I can't figure it out. My brain doesn't want to work. I'm trying to do 3 things.
A sidecar is a one-wheel device attendant to the side of a motorcycle, scooter, or bicycle.
What's it called?
A sidecar is sometimes called a
A
rig,
sidecar.
an outfit, or a hack. Okay, sure.
Mm.
Why not?
What? Period. Period.
Come
Period. We
on,
did it.
hack.
Come on, brain cells. We figured it out.
I'm looking forward to seeing where this season is going. I'm interested.
I'm invested. We say every week we're ready for more, and I am. This has been a really good journey, and I hope that it doesn't take a turn for the worse coming in episode 4.
But we do know that Crimson Jack wants those credits.
Oh yeah, once he finds them on the ship that they're actually on right now, it's over. He's going to be pulling out some crazy stunts, I bet.
I'm with KB. She knows he's dodgy.
Me too. I'm standing with KB. Should be the the captain. Period.
You know who else thought he was dodgy?
Who?
The droid.
And we love SM33. We do. He's a little kooky.
I want to know his story because
He
I
needs to
feel like
maybe.
he's got some stories.
He's got some shit to say. And does. And does. But yes, that's all I have for this
Maybe,
episode.
maybe the rat in his eyeball knows a little bit more.
Oh my god, we love the rat in the eyeball. We just need to give it a name at this point. Just give it the rat a name.
It was giving me when Grogu was in the droid.
Oh my gosh,
Yes,
wait.
yes, 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 yes.
Yes.
No,
Yes.
no, no, no.
Please, everyone in the comments, name the rat. Name him. We're
We
naming
need
the
a name
rat.
for the rat.
We need to tell Disney to name it immediately. It's probably going to die. But yes,
You
I
know who
have no
else
more
is
notes.
giving lesbian energy? Now
Who?
that I'm like thinking about it, Fern's
Who?
mom.
Honestly, T. We don't know about Fern's dad either. What if Fern's dad's the one that her mom wants to get in conversation with? What if he's the supervisor? Conspiracy, conspiracy, conspiracy.
I want to know what's hidden on Atten.
Me
Because
too.
clearly,
What is it? Yeah, what is it? Because we didn't see anything. They have Old Republic money, but that's not.
and do do we know of what the droid with the one eye that kind of looks like Big Brother? Do we know what it's like? What would be like the model of it?
We don't. I don't. There, it probably is out there. We got to do a Google search or 3, but
Because that droid is interesting as well.
it is. And I want to know what's. Yeah, I want to know what's up with that. I want to know everything about Aten now. I just want to know what the hell we missed, or what if there is a Jedi temple on it? What if when wasn't Ron? There is a Jedi temple there. He just didn't find the. He didn't find it, obviously.
He had to have thought, "Oh, hey, there's a Jedi temple here," because he's obsessed with the Jedi.
Where were the other Jedi temples? There's a good. Where are they?
Well, I think the Kim is on a outpost of some kind.
Mm-hmm. I'm wondering if it isn't a Jedi temple because once on Coruscant was destroyed. Um, I'm wondering if it isn't a Jedi temple. Honestly, now that I'm looking at this,
Isn't?
I'm wondering. I'm wondering if it is because I'm wondering if these other planets were all destroyed. I don't want to know yet. We know Coruscant, boom, baby. So,
It's
uh,
just super sucks. If it's not a temple, there is something hidden on this moon planet that we're on.
or we're on, no
We're
longer are.
on. What planet was she? What planet is Kim? I want to know more about this planet.
Yeah.
And the other thing that was interesting, Kim had all those like eyes at the door,
Yeah.
which was giving those eye one-eyed droids
Oh,
from Atten. I
maybe.
just feel like Kim has been to Atten.
Oh, yeah, I think so too. That's why she knows where it is.
She knew quite a bit of information for a
She,
planet that isn't
knowable.
right.
It's good questions. We will find out soon. Hopefully we get some of these answers, and hopefully
I need
we get us to.
more Kim.
Yeah, me too. 100% need more Kim. That's 100% needed.
I feel like KB is going to reach out to her via the Force.
I hope so.
Now, I don't know if it's going to take an episode to get there,
Hmm.
but I think that's where we're headed.
I think you're onto something, but I do think I agree with KB being force sensitive, and I do think she will. They're going to need to contact him because it's going to get crazy. It's going to get chaotic. Their next episode, or fourth or fifth episode, craziness because J- Jana is on the
Jenna, yeah.
bounty hunters are after him, and the Republic. So it's going to get crazy for our friends.
But we will be here next week.
Yes, we will be here
Episodes might
next
be a
week.
little interesting, but we'll see where we go.
Yes, yes. Thank you all for watching.
See
We're
you guys next
excited.
week.
Yes, see you guys next week. Bye.
Bye, Mom. Hello.
And until next time, Anchorites, and thank you so much for watching this week's episode of Chaos Chronicles. Feel free to check the links below for our TikTok, Instagram, and much more. And what were your thoughts on this week's episode? How did you feel about what happened in this week's universe? We would love to hear from you. Please leave your comments down below. And until next time, once again, I'm Dusty, and this is my co pilot, Jordyn, and we are Chaos Chronicles. Thank you so much for watching.